Hello everyone, good evening, and welcome to Bob Plays Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts on Legendary Difficulty. This is episode 27 of the Imperial Japan campaign, the Fight Everything challenge, where I love it when a plan comes together. So, tonight we are doing great. I'm super happy. I've had a great day at work. Game's been going really well. We are invading everything. We have secured the big lake. The big lake is now ours. Next we're going to get the little lake, but I think we're going to end up knocking out England first. We've got some stuff going on with France. Everything is happy, except I totally forgot I have tea brewing, which I'll grab that a little bit later. And yeah, everything's going great. Except for my transports, this not so great. We got to work on that. But but everything else is going pretty great. France is. I would really like France to surrender, so I can capture those two cruisers, because I'd like to make little hotel ships out of them because they're really cute. I don't know if they will. It's okay. I mean, we are doing pretty solid. Now, one option is I could start making mine destroyers. I would really like to get my geared steam turbines going first. So I'm probably going to hold off on a lot of that stuff. We've got other things coming along. So I think we're just going to chill for a little bit, because everything for the most part's going well. These guys are being troublesome. Yeah, those guys are definitely being troublesome. I don't know if I really need more tonnage there. I don't know if I have more tonnage to put. Let's send the torpedo boat up this way. These guys are heading down to South Africa, which we're going to deal with. I can grab southern Turkey back later if I have to. The Ottomans are a giant pain in the ass, but if I have to lose Turkey so I can go deal with, so I can knock out England and France, that's worth the trade. And these guys will be heading in soon. Yeah, alright, here we go. Not ideal, but it's pretty good. This is pretty darn good. So we do not want an alliance with the Soviets, because your proxy is attacking me, and we aren't allowed to anyway. Those guys are having a bad day. We're going to boop these guys. Boop. Sucks to be unguarded transports. That's one of the cruisers I would like to capture. I know France won't surrender till after we finish grabbing their territory, but that's okay. Oh, it's a night battle. Alright, so we are going to retreat, and I'm going to grab my tea while we're retreating, because I totally forgot to do it beforehand. I'll be right back. long term, We're going to take our older ships, and we're going to create an Ottoman containment fleet just to blockade the Middle East. And I know that's sort of a shit thing to do. Personally, I am not opposed to just blockading long-term certain parts of the world that are troublesome. And we all know what I'm talking about. So, because in this game, there's no way for me to permanently defeat certain countries because I can't ever get their interior. They don't dissolve when they run out of ports. So, like, you know, the Ottomans, Canada, all very difficult countries to deal with if they don't want to cooperate. So. And my army logistics is a little bit squishy right now because I'm overstretched. I don't know. I really need to get into a peaceful situation with everybody, which will be challenging. So the big leap that I'm going to have to make when people eventually surrender is I need to grab the Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean just to prevent anybody from wanting to send ships through there. And then I will need a cruiser force to patrol it. We do not particularly want to fight you. That is... You are a little bit more than I really want to deal with. I could deal with you. 24, 22, 20. That is a little bit more than I want to deal with right now. So we're just going to leave. And these are reasonably okay ships. But that other ship definitely outguns me. Definitely outguns me. So we are going to leave. Please turn around. Thank you. Yeah, because these guys just have, you know, 9-inch guns. You know, 2 9.9s and a bunch of 5-inch guns on the side. I mean, now these are great brawlers, but they're not super fast. I mean, they are great brawlers. I don't know what I have them armed. Are they using TNT right now? They are using gun cotton. Yeah, so I still need to upgrade these. I mean, I'd probably upgrade them to like Dunite or something. But these are definitely second-line ships. Now this guy is going to get... He's going to get a little bit fucked. Cadets, well, you are going to... We are going to level up on you. You are going to be our experience points, you unfortunate cruiser. Let's see how good that British cruiser is. Because honestly, the Brits aren't going to surrender to me anytime soon, and I may have to conquer a lot of stuff. I could put a bunch of my second-line ships out in the Pacific. Actually, I want to have you guys follow. These guys are regular, and the Marauders are cadets. Alright, so kind of foggy weather. Not the best, but it should be alright. Can we reevaluate where you are? You are still straight ahead. Alright, well, there you are. Unfortunately, I am not seeing you very well. There it is. Let's see what you've got. So you are a 12,000 ton cruiser with, wow, those Mark IIIs, those are Mark III 11-inch guns. Single barrel, I don't know why, although that is kind of scary because those things have fucking hurt. 8.6-inch guns on the side. He's got not that much armor and many bulkheads, and he's slow. So this, what is your Barbette 1 standard bulkheads? Max armor piercing, of course. Cordite. Pickrick 2, alright. It looks like he's got a really kind of shit main, Oh, he's running away. That's your main okay. Alright, I see what we're doing. Okay. You are trying to get out of here. You are running away. Okay, well you're not. You're not going to, because we're going to come up behind you. Ow, that fucking hurt, didn't it? They're angled pretty well. It should just punch right through your... Should punch through your armor. Ouch. That cruiser... Yeah, that 11-inch gun hits hard. You guys are going to turn and go this way. Let's go armor piercing. Let's make sure we flood you. You have torpedoes? You do. You are 4.6 kilometer torpedoes. We are actually not doing a super great... We're not doing a super great job of... We are taking a lot more damage than I expected to take. But he sank. Alright, first battle, not great. Yeah, the other Marauders did better on their first try, but that's... As long as everybody got their experience. They got their experience, we sank the ship, and we didn't lose too many guys, so this is alright. I mean, there's a learning curve. You don't just start out being a good sailor. Only lost 2 transports, that's good. Portugal signed a treaty with France. That is interesting. Why, yes, Portugal, we will. You are doing terrorisms in Mozambique. We will terrorisms you back. Look at that. So, I mean, 41,000 tons there. And then Mozambique needs 4,000, like 4,400 tons. What do you have here? Let's go send Coast Guard 9 up there to deal with that. That should be sufficient. That should be more than sufficient. So that's Mozambique. Are there any other Portugal places that maybe don't need... There's Portugal. Alright, so... How are you doing? 45, 90... Shit, this one's doing really well. We're gonna... Central Mediterranean, I've got 43,000 tons here. That's just being a problem. Yeah, the Ottomans are definitely a problem. Portugal is North Atlantic, and that's kind of a whole can of worms that I don't really want to open up. So on the bright side, we're slowly getting our stuff back. Not that's making that much of a difference. It's helping a little bit. Helping a little bit. Alright, so... Who's getting invaded this turn? So you're doing good up there. We're going to grab him soon. And you're doing good. This is probably a France invasion turn. I don't have anything... I can't invade any of them. So there's not really anything I can do. I could try to grab Portugal. Are there any other Portuguese territories? Because there's some Portuguese stuff, but I think I've grabbed them already. So I don't think Portugal has anything around here. You've got some of this stuff, but we don't... I really don't want to mess with that. I really don't want... So South Atlantic, this is South Atlantic here. That's West Africa. I really don't want to mess with any of that. And then North Atlantic, then that starts opening all this up. Granted, it's just the United States, and they're friendly-ish with me right now, but... Yeah, let's just not worry about... And what is this? That is 8 light cruisers. And we got... So we got the England... We got Southern England. So that's a big deal. So these are all these assault ships. Those are assault ships. Those are assault ships. Those are assault ships. There's a lot of assault ships. We're going to get them in 2 turns. We're going to have more invasionings happening here, because we got to get Wales, Northern Ireland, and regular Ireland. So we're going to have all that going on. Who are you guys allied with? We're allied with America. Alright, so for now, let's put... You guys have a lot of tonnage. Let's put all of you guys right here. That's North Sea. So this is all North Sea. So we're going to toss those guys there. We are going to take you guys... I could grab... Let's go pop you guys into the Irish Sea. I could throw you guys back down here to help secure this, because I do need more raw tonnage. I mean, 50,000 tons is probably enough to deal with all that. It's 99,000 tons. How long will it take you to get there? Like a turn? I don't know if it'll actually take a turn. I really want to keep Western Sweden. It's more important to me than the Ottomans. Over here in the Irish Sea, I have 60,000 tons. Let's put you guys up here. And these 5 battleships, which are fast, I probably can't do anything about. These guys are probably going to get me. What I can do is I will take you guys and send you down here, and maybe you'll get there, maybe you won't. And for what it's worth, I will send... Torpedo boat's not going to make much of a difference in tonnage, but we'll put you down here too. Alright, so we're going to do that. And all... Uh-oh, what happened here? That's right, because we're still moving our guys around. Yeah, we should be all right. What are you doing, tiny dog? You're wiggling a lot. Hi. Hi, I squish you. Alright, let's see. We got... Oh, yeah, we do not want that. That is too slow of a ship also. That is a problem. At least it's one of the faster ones, so that's not so bad. Let's go boop you, and boop you. Are you guys hurt? No, you're all good. There you go, boop him. You gotta be a little careful with enemy destroyers. Okay. I know I ought to just sink it, but I really want to collect the cruisers. I really do want to catch them all. And I can probably get these guys up to like 24 knots once I get better. Once I get better engines, do the upgrades. $25 would be even better. Alright, let's go get you to run away. Oh, excuse me. I really am happy with these assault ships. For what they were made to do, they're doing great. I'm really satisfied with them. And I think I'm going to keep this strategy of the 1 month refit small battleship. You know, small fast battleship. I think I'm going to keep that strategy moving forward. Because taking 2 turns to refit a battleship is... It's harsh early on, unless it's like a big ship. And really all we're going to do is just going to sort of ride through our conquest, keep beating on the British, securing our positions, and hopefully the Frenchies will surrender soon. I got Northwest England. Well, that's awfully nice. And we have more. We're finally at 100%, so that's a big fucking deal. Three more months at this rate, so that's good. This will take a little while to do. That's all right. All right, so let's see what we've got going on. So that conquest is good. And this conquest is more than... Wow, we have a lot of tonnage there. We have a lot of tonnage there, so we're doing great. Let's double check ships real quick. Other than these 2 French ships, nobody is inside our area. So that's good. 94, so that's going down a little bit. 40, so that's going down a little bit. So we are actually making some progress. So I've got more tonnage here than I need. I've got enough there. I've got enough there. I only need 40,000 tons. So I've got these 5 battleships. Oh, it's because I've got the Marauders. That's why these guys are sitting there. And now they're kind of beat up. They are a little beat up. What I'm going to do is, since I don't need that much, I'm going to take the assault ships and the coast guards, because you guys aren't going around here, and I'm going to bring you up there. That wouldn't be a bad thing. Alternatively, since these guys are all going to stay down here, I could send the Marauders up, because I don't see any... There's a torpedo boat going around the corner, but I don't... There's not really a lot of stuff that's going to be going around the corner here. I could send the 2 assault ships, or the 2 Marauders. Let's have you guys go up. I really don't need you babysitting up here, though, is the problem. As once I capture this, these guys need to be hanging out. What's our fleet doing? Oh, I also need to take care of crew. That's right, I forgot about that. I don't have anybody mothballed, do I? No, I do not. Okay, so... Probably... So the Marauders are going to hang out down there. And with the Coast Guard and all that, I could send the Marauders up. That'd be 40,000, 50,000 tons that I could send up there. And... Or I could send these guys... There's not really a lot. I could grab South Indian Ocean. I don't know if I really... I don't really need to capture that. I mean, I could, but I really don't. It's not worth anything. It's a refueling point, but I can get that later whenever they surrender. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to take the 2 Marauders, and I'm going to put you guys up here. Because you got kind of beat up. These guys will all hang out for now. I could send the Coast Guard back. No, we're going to leave him. I'm going to send just the Marauders up there. Alright, so... We're going to get that next turn. And then you guys, 54. There's a light cruiser there. Alright, so let's go figure out what we're going to invade in England now. Wales, Ireland, Northern Ireland. Let's get Wales and just get that taken care of. That doesn't need a lot of tonnage. And Ninja 33 is going to go repair. That takes care of that. I've got you guys, 2 battleships and 3 cruisers. Or we've got 1 battleship there, so that's going to be probably a job for you guys. You're all right. Yeah, let's go take you out. And he's doing okay. Hopefully these guys will sort everything out. That looks pretty good. Nothing really bad happening down here. We're kind of keeping him pinned down. I don't know why we're not... Oh, we are laying some mines, okay. What kind of... Those are Coast Guard ships and destroyers. Let's go put you guys... Let's send you guys over here. And then what's going on here in the Pacific? I mean, I could start munching some of these bases. Yeah, Hawaii. That'd be worth taking. You guys are very, very slow, however. But for an uncontested area, that would be more than sufficient. We'll just sort of send you guys... We'll just send you on a little trip. Here, go hang out here. Yeah, I think that's probably good enough. Alright, here we go. Hey, Shadow Wolf, how are you doing? Oh, I gotta poke this thing that I'm working on real quick. I got a lot of meetings. Britain stabilized. Go boop you. And boop you. Alright, that's gonna be... I mean, this is sort of what my guys are made for. So let's see if we can smack him down. We are green, and he is green. Because we're not going to be capturing a British battleship anytime soon. I'll be right back, however. Oh, it's a storm. I don't want to fight in a storm. Is this really a storm? Rainy? Yeah, I really don't want to fight in a storm. Alright, we're going to retreat instead. Alright, I'll be right back. fighting this garbage. We can go fight them later in nicer weather. Oh, it's a Shift F10. Oh, this stupid thing. Give me just one moment. I gotta poke this laptop real quick. There's a trick for bypassing all the Windows 11 bullshit. There we go. And whenever we're fixing up laptops to resell, we have this really nice business laptop that we sold this guy a few years ago, and he ended up stuff happened, and so he ended up not needing it anymore, and so he wants to sell the laptop. Things in like pristine condition. So we're going to go wipe it and reload it and get it all upgraded to Windows 11 and set up nice, and then sell it as a high-end refurb, because it's a really good laptop. But we have to first get all the Windows 11 bullshit off of it, because friends don't let friends have Windows 11 bullshit. Windows 11's okay if you take out all the crap. There's just an awful lot of crap hidden in there. I mean, pretty much any of these operating systems are. Which is unfortunate, but, you know, you just keep getting all this bloat and nonsense. So, this thing will be a super nice laptop that we can sell to somebody for not too much money. And, so we'll probably put it on display probably Monday. I could put it on display tomorrow, but I don't know if I want to type up the paperwork and everything for it. We might. But, yeah, I have no plans on monetizing this channel, but if you guys ever want me to build you a computer, feel free to come by my shop or call the office, and my guys will hook you up, because we make nice stuff. We fix your stuff, too. We do a lot of things. Or, if you want to make me really happy and you own a business, have me and my team go build you guys like a nice data system to run your business. We make great data systems. Maybe I'll get into some of that blatant advertising later. Let's go run away from this guy also. I really want you to surrender so I can take your cruisers. I really want to have my very own hotel cruiser. I think that would be nice. We have like a Holiday Inn and a Hilton. There we go. A motel surrender. Let's go finish booping this thing. There we go. And maybe in future videos I'll talk more about what I do. I do a lot of stuff. This is why I'm always going, not always going AFK, this is why I go AFK a lot when I'm streaming, because I'm usually working on something. Alrighty. Yeah, part of the gamer lifestyle is if you can find a way to make money while doing video games, that is great. Let's go boop you. Alright, I only lost 2 transports. That's nice. I don't want to sell you. I mean, I could sell you 3 ninjas, but I'm going to need the tonnage for my own stuff. I got Western France. Would you look at that? Alright, so now let's go see what's going on here. So you guys, 93, and you are at 36. So we are slowly beating these guys down. So that's really good. We may not lose Turkey after all. I would like to take back Syria, though. So what we're going to do... How's this going? That's 51. You are being a little bit troublesome. I could naval invasion somewhere. Oh, we got a lot of... I might as well start naval invasioning all these guys. I could just start grabbing Western Gilbert Islands, 'cause I've already got my ships here. But I really want France to surrender, and if I grab all this stuff, they are less likely to surrender now that I've taken their things. How are we doing crew-wise? Do we solve all that? Not yet. I really want to get to 2... So there we go, 261. Boop. Alright, so that's all working nicely. How is our... Are we over tonnage? No, we're great on tonnage. I would like to eventually have... So you're in Cyprus, that's good. I would like to eventually have you guys... South Africa and somewhere else, I don't know yet. Probably South Africa and Gibraltar. Alright, so I think the current plan is, as much as I would like to omnom islands from France, they've got... I really want to capture these ships, just so I can add them to my Pokemon ship collection, and hopefully France will surrender. So I think what we're going to do... that is a big fucking cruiser. I think we're not going to attack them. I think I'm going to leave it alone. You guys... I will eventually need... I'm going to need something big over here to deal with their stuff. But it's not the end of the world yet. So yeah, we're going to hope that France will hurry up and surrender. Research coming along nicely. Start working on the boilers. I mean, turret mechanism would be nice too. Alright, so... 51. Hopefully that's good enough. These guys are up here. We got all this stuff here. This torpedo boat. I don't know where I'm going to put you. I'm going to send you... I'll send you up there. I got a lot of tonnage here, so... You guys... I could throw more stuff in here to crush the Ottomans, which isn't necessarily bad. I've got enough tonnage here to take care of what we're doing, so that's not really a problem. You guys really belong in part of the Ottoman suppression squad, so you guys can go back down here. And there's a lot of battleships that are kind of beat up. I mean, I don't mind if you conquer that area. I think I will put you guys hanging out in the North Sea. Hey, Vorgath, how you doing?
Much. What you up to?
I am deciding whether or not... I'm having a great day. I'm also deciding whether or not I want to take Portugal. If I take Portugal, it's money. On the other hand, it opens up the North Atlantic, which could be troublesome because there's a lot of stuff there. On the other hand, maybe fuck Portugal. I mean, it's mostly controlled by America. You've got the Brits passing back and forth, so I'd have to patrol it. On the other hand, maybe I park a couple marauders out there and just start intercepting ships. I could go heavy-handed in the North Atlantic. I don't know what it would take to grab Portugal, though. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take... We're going to take you guys. I'm just going to park you here in the North Atlantic and see what happens. And then you guys... Oh, you are part of my suppression squad. This is my Middle Eastern suppression squad. So you guys are going to go back down here to suppress the Ottomans. Because there are two countries in this game that are a real pain in the ass when they get on your bad side. It's the Ottoman Empire and Canada. Because they both have landlocked areas that don't dissolve when you take all their ports, and so they never actually surrender. And then eventually you make peace with whoever they were allied with. Yeah. So eventually you make peace with whoever they were allied with, but then they attack you. And because of the game mechanics, you're not always allowed to attack them back, because you're not at war with anybody that they're allied with, and they're just a minor nation, so they just keep nipping at you. And so you're forced to park large fleets just to keep them suppressed. So that is what I'm dealing with. That should be good enough. Except you don't have ships, so it's not like the end of the world.
Yeah, that would mean, like, Quebec and Alberta are the two provinces that have absolutely no access to the ocean.
Yeah, and it is actually specifically Alberta that causes problems if you get on their bad side. Come on, France! You surrender to everybody else. Why won't you surrender to me? I can't kick your ass any more than I'm already kicking your ass. All right, so France won't surrender, which is shocking. Yeah, I really want to collect these two French cruisers that I've got injured and stranded, and I have them surrounded by my ships. I just need France to surrender so that I can capture their cruisers. To surrender so you can capture their ships. So I've got these two ships just kind of pinned down. Alright, let's go poke this laptop while I'm... There we go. Alright. Nice. I need one moment to plug in the internet and start the Windows updates. There we go. Alright, so France won't surrender. Let's go and... At some point I ought to go back and finish up my French campaign. I just got really kind of caught up in this. There we go. Yeah, I'm fixing up this laptop. This a laptop I sold to this guy a few years ago for his business. And he ended up not using it that much. I mean, we sold him several laptops. And so one of them he doesn't really need anymore. And it's just been sitting in his office in just pristine condition. Just used to do bookkeeping and just minor stuff. And so we're going to fix it up and help him sell it. And it's basically in brand new condition, so I'm just going to make it real nice for him. I mean, it already is really nice. Yeah, running away from the French until they eventually surrender. I've had these cruisers basically pinned down at sea for like a year and a half, waiting for their country to surrender, while they're just sitting at low health because I blew the crap out of them and then just sort of left. How did I lose? I lost a lot of guys. Irish Sea, North Sea, Southeast Asia. Portugal's doing terrorisms. Oh no, let's invade them. Alright. So. So first off, where is... oh, it's my dad. I will be right back. Dad's more important than stream. Well, it looks like the Ottomans did manage to catch one of my places. Let's go and I've got some available tonnage now. Ah, fuck it, that's close enough. Nobody else is mothballed. Already, nope. Alright, so you guys are sort of slow. You guys are fast, except for the Gare, which Assault 17 needs to get fixed up. Alright, so we're going to send you guys here, except for you. Which that'll be 100. Yeah, that'll be more than enough. And then you can hang out here. And this guy, what is it? Number 17. Let's have you go here to repair. We're kind of like cruiser, coast guards, and mine layers. Let's put you there. I can't believe they grabbed Krynsia, the northern Libya. All right, well hopefully we can launch a counterattack at some point. The problem is that the Ottomans are allied with the Soviets, so unless I go to war with the Soviets, and the Soviets really like me, the Soviets like me a whole lot, but they're allied with the Ottomans who keep attacking me, and so it's kind of a little bit of a bullshit thing, because I can't really do anything about them. Let's get... Oh, wow, there's a lot of... I would like to get northern... You can get western Denmark also. What's going on with western Denmark? Oh, you guys took western Denmark. Ooh. Spicy. Alright, let's go grab western Denmark. What is that? It's a single battleship. Let's go get you there. Now those guys are slow. I don't want to go with those. Let's go there. Except for this light cruiser, which we want to send you to the back lines because you're a little slow. So we're going to send you over there. Actually, no, I want to send you to... That's not the one I'm trying to do. That's the one I'm trying to do. We're going to send you here. There we go. Alright. So that should take care of that. That's going well. That's not going well. Why is it only 4,100 tons? You should have more tonnage there. I've got extra tonnage, so let's send a assault ship to help you. That'll fix that problem right up. Alright, that should... I don't know what that cruiser's doing, he's just hanging out, but that's fine. Yeah, good enough. So yeah, hopefully we can just keep recovering the economy. Hopefully the French will eventually surrender, because they're going to get tired of me kicking their butt. That is a lot of Portuguese ships that I don't really feel the need to fight that much, actually. That's an awful lot of ships. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna leave. Yeah, we don't need... I don't really need to fight them. Oh look, it's a cruiser that got caught out by itself. Let's go sink you, and hopefully there won't be a storm. But yeah, everything's going great. I am really satisfied with my situation right now. The transports are recovering. My Marauders are leveling up. Maybe I should have given them more of a Japanese name. Like a big ninja, because that's really what they are. Wish their spotting was better, though. Yeah, it's more the same. You don't really like what we got going on, do you? Alright, you are having a rough time. And I don't really care as much to salvage this British ship. It's kind of boring. It's not a bad ship. It's an okay cruiser. I'm a little surprised that did not hit anything. Yeah, he's pretty screwed. Those 12-inch guns are doing nice, the 12.9s. Alright, very nice indeed. That took care of that. Alright, this will be interesting. I was hoping the Marauders would run into you, but that's alright. I have a lot of firepower between all of these assault ships, so we should be fine. I think we'll be fine at least. So, first we're going to plan simple. We're going to first keep our distance from the main group so we can go and murderize all their destroyers. Make sure we stay out of torpedo range, and then we will start working our way in on the bigger ships. Those are probably Mark IIIs, aren't they? They are Mark IIs. Oh, that's not so bad then. There's probably a light cruiser in play. With a destroyer. That's definitely where that smoke's coming from. And I've got enough firepower. We just keep our distance, keep throwing shit at him. We should do something. Because at this range, he's not doing great. We're veterans, he's green. And he's having a hard time penetrating. Granted, we're not going to penetrate either. Our guns are too small. Alright, time to kill that light cruiser. Yeah, the armor piercing is going to just tear him up. Yeah, because he's super squishy. He's got really high-end super squishy armor, but he's super duper squishy. And 27 knots is not going to cut it when you're underwater. I do not know where the submarines are. The destroyers, I'm sorry, the future submarine. There it is. There he is. Oh. What is your torpedo range? 5 kilometers. You do not have any torpedoes. And he is further back. What I would like to do is start moving in on these destroyers. Which is a little tricky given the distance to the smoke. He doesn't have any... I don't know if he fired them or if he got wrecked. I think the torpedoes just got wrecked. Alright, so there we go. Now we go rush the battleship. Which this part will likely hurt. So I've got to get into brawl distance. And he is a tough son of a bitch. Because we are not really doing enough damage to destabilize him very much. Everybody's looking alright. And we're still 10 kilometers away, so maybe at 10 kilometers, his 13-inch guns, 34 inches of armor. He's firing armor piercing. Minus 22%, so I mean it's... Maybe we just keep our distance like this and just kinda... start wearing them down slowly over time from some distance. And then we can always close in as needed. And now we're getting a little closer. Still got 1% to hit. His damage and stability is up to 36%. He's still at 1%. Oh, he took out one of his guns. That's good. And we're slowly grinding him down. I mean, I could get in close and really beat on him, but then I'd end up having at least one of my ships injured. So we're gonna, while we've got the advantage because we've got an 8% to hit him, he's got a 1% to hit me. So 8 times as many shells are going to hit, and I've got, 13 to 1 odds. So I like these odds. Oops, no, 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 no. Not like that. That's a little too much. Done a bunch of fire damage. Now we are starting to run out of high explosive shells, so we'll get a little closer. Let's go armor piercing now. Now that we're in a little bit closer than I'd like. Yeah, 64%. We're at almost max damage and stability. And now we're going to start moving in for the brawl. Yeah, I mean, he's starting to... Ooh, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. He clocked me one. Now we're gonna burn him down. This is why I didn't want to get too close early on, but with his damage and stability being high enough, I might as well go for it. There we go. We turn him into submarine. Single use only. Lost 27 guys, that's not too bad. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Let's go retreat and hope that France eventually surrenders, which at this rate they might not. They've got to surrender at some point. Alright, we got away. We'll do this one also. Then watch what France eventually does surrender. They don't give me any of their ships. That'll be just my luck. A lot of driver updates. I need just a moment here to click some things. There we go. Alright. Mr. France, will you please surrender to me? I would like your ships. I would like your ships very much. I got Wales, that's nice. France did not surrender, which is sad, unfortunate. Got 357 guys. Look at those, we're up to 90% tech budget. We are holding our own. 357 guys. Let's... We cannot invade more England. We can invade more France, but I really don't want to. Portugal is looking good. Let's go move you guys a little bit more into the invasion circle. There we go. Alright. How are you at 49%? Let's go park you there. Alright, so... Alright, let's see how this is going. You're at 70... How are you still advancing on me? I have all this tonnage here. I've got way more tonnage than you do. Who are you allied with? You're allied with probably America, right? Yeah, another... Yeah, it's like, I really hate this because I can't... I'm not allowed to attack you. Very frustrating. But at least this is all generally pinned down. 2 more turns. This destroyer is going to France. Well, we can't really allow that, can we? I've got 20,000 tons to spare. Do I really have 20,000 tons? Yeah, 68. Yeah, I could. Alright, so we're going to send 4 Coast Guard ships. to go get you. Because I don't want you sailing around in my territory. Alright. Oh. No, we do not want an alliance with the Soviets. We're not allowed to have alliances anyway. Britain stabilized. France is in trouble. The Admiral is. Their stuff is getting bonked. Alright, let's go sink this light cruiser. How fast? You 20? You're pretty quick. I'm a little faster. Alright, let's see if we can catch them the old-fashioned way. Man. I need 30-knot battleships. I need me some Iowas going like 32 knots. 28 knots for a battleship is insane at this time period, though, so it's alright. Alright, let's just go and chase his ass down. Ah! Yeah, I get sore if I sit for too long. I have to get up and stretch around for a little bit here coming up. I'm going that way. Oh, you're low on fuel. That's unfortunate for you. Where's your torpedoes? 4 kilometers. You got not a lot of armor. That's how you got so fast. Just by being squishy. What kind of engine are you using? I bet you're not using a turbine engine. I bet you are not. Ow. Don't do that. You are using multiple expansion 2. Oh, that one was good. That was a good hit. It's a nice looking cruiser. I mean, not for long, but it is a nice looking cruiser. Alright, no more nice looking cruiser. That takes care of that. Alright, I'm going to stretch my legs for a minute because I am stiff. And I will be right back. Let's go run away from this guy real quick. And while we're running away, I'm going to get up and stretch and walk around, let the dog back in. She's probably hungry anyway. Alright, I will be right back. happily laying down in the living room, watching Solomon play No Man's Sky. So, guess she got tired of sinking ships. Also, today has been just further great. I don't want to jinx it, but I haven't had a kamikaze fly try and land in my tea yet, which is fantastic. Alright, let's go.
Of course, now that you've said that...
Well, now that I've said it, I covered my... I've taken to covering my teacup with a paper plate. As soon as I thought about that, I covered my teacup with a paper plate so I didn't jinx it. But this time of year, you get those baby flies that sort of come out of nowhere, and they want to, for whatever reason, land in my teacup. And I do not want that. So, at one point, I actually got me one of those like sippy cup tops to clip over my teacup to keep the flies out, but they still found a way to climb in through the sippy cup, through the little sippy part. And so I was like, fuck that. And so I just cover it with a fucking paper plate. And that's the lamest solution ever. And that seems to work the best. There's one problem with Oklahoma is we got a lot of stupid flies that like to fly around, moths and stuff. Alright, France, maybe you'll surrender this turn so I can take your ships. I really want to. Got rid of that destroyer. Yeah, you can have some torpedo boats. For those prices, I will be happy to sell them to you. Denmark, no. What the fuck? How did you guys... Man, I have all this fucking tonnage here. Fucking Sweden. Alright, fine, whatever.
What happened?
Oh, just Sweden is another one of those countries allied with a country that I'm not at war with. Is trying to go after me. And they're just... I can't fight back. I'm not allowed to fight back, so... Alright. These are all those, like, stupid countries that I don't really want to deal with. Britain, we're going to get Northern Ireland. Alright, so what we're going to do is I will take you guys. You're all at full, so let's go send you guys to help out conquering Northern Ireland. And then these guys... You've got some, you got a little beat up. Let's go send you guys in here to repair. Actually, let's send you guys down. No, we'll do that. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, you got a couple torpedo boats here. What the hell, man? Let's deal with... Let's go send you guys... I can just send all you guys to go kick his ass, actually. Coast Guard 2 is injured. A couple of my guys are hurt, but that shouldn't be that big of a... That shouldn't be that big of a deal. Alright, so... we're sitting pretty at 90%. We've got naval personnel, which is happy. That's all going nicely. Nobody is mothballed. People are getting repaired. You guys are going to be one more turn. And then the injured guys that are going down here, I'll just send Assault 49 and Coast Guard 2. I'm going to send you up here for repairs. I can't believe that these guys are still at 42%. This is nothing I can do. Where'd you come from, little torpedo boat? Let's go send these guys out to get you. And we'll send those guys out too. Alright. That conquest is going well. That conquest, alright. And then as far as my research, we got the engines. We got the geared turbines. And triple large turrets. Well, that would be awfully nice. We still do not have we'll go for better armor also. Hey JP, how are you doing? Hey Turpits. How are you? What are you guys up tonight? tonight's episode should have been called "Why Won't France Ever Surrender?" And that's what they're famous for. I don't know how much more punishment they can take. I mean, we're wrecking everything. I just want to capture these hotel ships. I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting to capture a hotel ship. Everybody should have their own hotel ship. And once again, I blame JP for getting me hooked on naval Pokemon. I don't know. I mean, I would think like 1910 should. I just got triple turrets in 1912. But I'm behind in my technology, so my guess is 1910. A German biggest guns only campaign? That sounds good. That sounds good, TJ. That should suit you quite nicely. Yeah, I've decided to try and capture at least one ship from every navy. What I might do, I would love to do a Pokemon challenge where I have to, where I would try to capture one ship of every class from each navy. But that might be a bit, rough. That sounds lovely. Yeah, he'd go nuts, though. Yeah, and you should prioritize having fun. It'd be like JP challenging me to do a no light cruisers game. I would just go bonkers. No light cruisers unless you capture them. Yeah, so battle cruisers would be allowed. Either that or just say nothing over 10,000 tons unless you capture it. Alright, that takes care of that. Chile, yeah, we'll sell you some torpedo boats. I like selling torpedo boats. Oh, okay, there we go. The army's doing something useful. That's good. We got Mozambique, we got South Africa. Alright, so that is useful. Alright, so of these new Marauders that we're making, I think 2 of them need to go to Cape Town. So 7 and 8 are going to go to Cape Town. And 9 and 10... I don't know where I want to put 9 and 10. I should probably... The smart move would be to put them in... Well, I could put them in Southeast Asia in case there's some big brouhaha. Probably Gibraltar, I think. I think probably Gibraltar. Or put them in Brest. I think probably Brest. That's what we'll do there. Alright, so that takes care of that. We're going to be fixing up some stuff. It'd be really nice if France would surrender, please, but I know you don't want to. There we go. We're slowly rebuilding our economy. And get some more crew training going. We're still cadets. We're grinding that down. I would really like to get back at the Ottomans, but that's apparently not happening. I mean, all this is pretty good. Everything's going pretty good. Alright, so these guys... are gonna go there. Let's put 2 mine layers there. You got all this bullshit to chase down. Alright, let's go chase you guys down. Not really sure how my army gets from Bangladesh to northern India, because they're not adjacent, but maybe the Soviets are letting us through. So that's Bay of Bengal. So I need to put some tonnage here to help. Because all this stuff has been dealing with... Here's 79,000 tons. Let's put you guys here to support. I think all my other guys are in good shape. Alright, so... 5 more months till I get the... We're gonna do that, actually. We're gonna give it a few turns, and then I'll... probably build a... 40... What the fuck? 46.1... What the hell? How do you fit 40 of them on a... How do you do 44? Quad 18th, 1920 Germany. All right. Oh my god. Are they 18s or are they 18.1?
Because 0.1 is a big difference.
Well, because the Yamamoto or the Yamato and the Musashi used 18.1s. A lot of people had 18-inch guns. They just weren't very good. But the Japanese had... Yes, please surrender to me, France. I'm tired of killing all of your stuff, and I just want to capture some things now. I am getting bored killing you.
Saw a naked elf warlock running around.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, better than a naked...
It wasn't rude.
Better than a naked Tarn warlock, I suppose, or the naked undead warlocks, the ones you really have to watch out for.
Hey, that's what I play.
I know. I want to suck the juice out of your eyeballs. Oh, man. Was this the way the wind's blowing? What's that arrow? I just noticed that arrow. I am not certain what that arrow does now that I think about it. Hey Mitchell. Yeah, feel free to come hang out on Discord if you guys want. We're having a party here. It's a very small party. It was just me and Vorgath. Alright, so what is this? I don't know what this arrow does. JP Mitchell, do you know what this arrow does on the compass? I just noticed it, and it's probably always been there, and I probably never paid attention to it before. Is that the wind direction, or is that...
Could it be, does your game differentiate between true and magnetic north?
Well, probably not. Plus, the arrow's pointing west-southwest, so I don't think it represents where the enemy is. It might. Alright, we didn't lose any transports that turn. That's good. Oh. Marturus' leader is found to be doing terrorisms. I don't know where Marturus is, but we're going to stop the terrorisms for 12,000 tons. Oh, it's in... Sure. Wherever that is. Oh, you guys ran for it. Alright, so we're not going to chase you that far. 12,000 tons of terrorism. So let's go and send my battle fleet there, and then you guys can keep chasing them.
It's a blue arrow, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, according to this, it's wind direction.
I don't know how the wind direction has any effect on it, but...
long distance shots?
Maybe. Alright, so the Frenchies still won't surrender. Cordite high burn. Oh, I can't make the destroyers with picric acid. It doesn't matter that much. Alright. Alright, so can we get Southern Ireland now? Why can we not get Southern Ireland? That doesn't seem... Oh, here we go. Ireland. It's just regular Ireland. Sure. We will get regular Ireland also. Let's put you guys down a little bit, like right there. And let's go here, except for Assault 25. No, it's Assault 30 and Ninja 19. I'm going to leave you two in there. Ah, screw it. You guys can keep on scouting. That's fine. Alright, there we go. So we're going to send those guys in. We got little baby minefields already. Alright. That's going well. How are you guys gaining ground on me? I've got I mean, granted, I don't have a lot of troops there is the problem. And I have no way of deploying more troops. Oh, it's 77% army logistics. Alright, let's go put... Let's go stick you guys there also. I guess we can't retaliate against Turkey because they're allied with the Soviets, and so my government's scared to do anything. Alright, well, whatever. At least we're getting our transports built back up. There we go. France finally surrendered. We got, look at all this stuff to take. We're going to take your 2 heavy cruisers. And we're going to take your light cruiser, an Islay class. What is that? Is that another Islay class? We're going to take that. Might as well take your destroyer, even though I don't care about it that much. Oh, it's a destroyer. We'll take it. Alright, so... well, some of this stuff is really expensive. Alright, so I need to figure out which of this stuff I want to actually take. So the Krugland Islands, those are the ones that are down south, right? What's the issue, TJ? Let's go pull up some Google Maps. And let's see here. Kerguelen. Krugland Islands. So that is... Yeah, that's the ones that are really far south. French Sudan, is that in... I don't actually have a lot of money to grab this stuff. So Equatorial Guinea, I don't want that. That's going to be French Polynesia. Well, where's the Marquise Islands? That's in the Pacific, right? Yeah, so the Marquise Islands in the Pacific. French Polynesia should also be in the Pacific, right? Samoa's Pacific. Western Gilbert Islands, that's Pacific. Tonga's in the Pacific. New Caledonia. That's in the Pacific also. And Gabon. Where's Gabon? No, we don't want that. That's in... Yeah, so New Caledonia. So this should be... Do I really give a shit about torpedo boats?
You know, I had a joke coming there, but it was specific to the Pacific.
The Baylor class torpedo boats. I mean, I could grab these things, but I don't I really don't care about these torpedo boats. And they're only 27 knots. And I'd have to deal with them. No, we're not going to worry about torpedo boats. Alright, so we got the 2 cruisers, and I got some of their islands. I got all the cruisers. Alright. I am satisfied with that. Alright, so we got bigger cruisers. Didn't lose a lot of stuff. Alright. So, am I still at war with France, or am I at peace with France? No, we're at peace with France. Alright, so that worked. Repair party. Repair party's probably worth doing also. We'll work on that. Alright, so oh, we have a lot of repairs going on all of a sudden now. Alright, so let's see what we so these guys we are going to suspend. We can unsuspend some of them. Where are you? You are in Central Mediterranean. We can resume you. How much tonnage do I have left to do? Another 10,000 tons. Alright. So we will resume you. Okay, so that takes care of that. Really don't want to deal with that. I mean, I could. Yeah, we could probably beat those up. Alright, so I have to figure out what I'm going to do as far as all specific stuff. Alright, let's go check the UAD channel real quick, see what awful thing JP did. Alright, so we've got... That is a lot of guns there. And then, oh dear lord. Really? Holy fucking shit. Oh my god. Oh no. Look at all of that. What is that? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Wait, are those quads? Oh my god. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Holy shit. Those are 11 quad 6-inch guns. Oh my god. JP, I'm proud of you. I am proud of you.
How many torpedo launchers has he got mounted along the sides
He's
as
got
well?
he's got looks like
The answer is yes.
two either quads or quintuples. Looks like a triple and a double. So on each side. That is a spicy cruiser. 16,500 tons. Wow. That's 34 knots. Wow. JP, I am proud of you. That is a cruiser right after Tirpitz's heart. Sure. Post yours. Let's see yours. Yeah, post in the UAD channel and I'll take a look when you post it. Is this a cruiser or is this a battleship that you're doing? Because I know what kind of battleships you make. I'm curious to see what. But if it's a light cruiser, I would be shocked. I'm amazed that he got that cruiser going 34 knots. Is it in the UAD channel or where? Oh, there it is. Okay, All right, let's go pop this thing up real quick. Let's see what we got here. We got here. That is that's your starting German battleship with the 4 quad 18-inch gun turrets. Okay. But they're not 18.1-inch gun turrets. So the Japanese as the Japanese player, I must tell you that 18.1s are better than 18s. And you've got room for a 5th quad turret in the back here should you ever feel the need. Does it have any secondaries? No, it's just an artillery ship. Right on. Right on. That is definitely a TJ battleship. I would not want to get hit by all those guns. All right. Unfortunately, Mr. Cruiser here is getting in the way of my fun. I was really hoping. Oh, there we go. All right. So well, these guys have guns. We don't want that. And then we're going to turn around. Yeah.
Mitchell, that is 17 torpedoes on a broadside shot.
Oh, it's a three fives and a double.
No, 1 5, 1 4, 1 3, 1 2, and 3 underwaters.
Oh, I did not see the underwaters. They are hidden.
Oh, and I also have 33, 73 barrels of Saint 2.9.
Jesus. Well, nobody's
10
gonna.
and 4s, that's 3s.
Nobody's ever gonna accuse you of being a heretic.
All hail Saint 2.9.
So how much did it end up costing?
Ouch.
The answer there is yes.
In other words,
They
it takes
are
a big-
they're
Yeah.
$1,671,000,000 each.
Oh Jesus. Well, like when they asked Chuck Norris how many push-ups he could do, he said all of them. How
So
many?
I promptly built 20.
How many? How many 6-inch guns do you have? All of them. How many 2.9s do you have? All of them.
Unfortunately, I can only say lots to the torpedo.
Yeah, that's all right.
I could have had more torpedoes, probably, if I wanted to fiddle with things. But I always like having the different size tubes, so when one gets hit, I don't lose everything.
Yeah.
I'm sure I could have stacked, more 5s on there if I'd have been willing to trim in other places, because it's got all of the goo.
If you could have arranged it where you had 21 per side, you would have beat out the Kitakami.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, that's not hard. That's actually not hard.
It would be really nice
And
would be if you could use your speed to outrun this douchebag, please.
And I figured Bob would be happy because it's going 34 knots.
Bob is very satisfied with that speed. That is definitely an appropriate speed. What is your to hit on me? 14%? Motherfucker. So you're just totally letting me murder all of your transports.
What was hilarious was when they first started up World of Warships and they had the Kitakami available as a premium. And the fortunate thing was they still had friendly fire turned on back then.
Oh, goodness.
So here you would have these guys go out there with the Kitakami and
just fire off their wall of skill.
40 torpedoes, and they'd usually catch a good portion of teammates, and so many people bitched and complained about getting sunk by a teammate with a Kitakami that after a few months he pulled it out of the game.
Oh no.
But then about 3 or 4 years ago, I guess Wargaming is wanting more money, and they'd since turned friendly fire off. So guess what they did?
They put it back in.
They put it back in. But the only thing was they
give it to everybody back there who had it in the beginning.
I think when they pulled it out, I think they swapped it for another ship. Originally.
Yeah, they were compensated, I believe. But the new version they put in just like 3 or 4 years ago, it basically, from what I understand, it was pretty well nerfed as far as the rate of fire and the reload. Basically, they did something like, you had 20 tubes per side to launch. I think they did something like you had to reload each single torpedo tube sequentially. Which, if you fired off all 20 on the side, you were going to be waiting half the game to reload all the torpedo tubes on that side.
I do not want that cruiser to hit me, because he has really big guns. The Brits have this cruiser that's, about a 12,000 ton cruiser or so, and they have a front and back single 11.3 inch gun, or 11, Mark III 11 inch gun of some sort, like 11.3, or a big fucking gun. And it hurts. But we're going to sink all your transports. And then we're going to run away. I may not actually sink all of them. I just may sink some of them. My newbie ninja, freshly trained, took an 11-inch gun to the side and took off like a third of the ship's health.
So, in other words, it was basically said, yeah, I was an adventurer until I took an 11 shell
to the knee, yeah. Yeah, I definitely need to swap out this TNT with picric acid on the ninjas. They are. Alright, so now that I know where your ship is, I think we're gonna spin around and I mean, this guy doesn't really need the experience because he's a veteran. So maybe I just pop smoke and peace out. You're on. Just need a couple more hits and then I'll be good enough and I'll get out of here. There we go. Pop smoke and battle. Alright, so we sank 11 transports out of the 12 or 13. They had 13, so 2 of them got away. They leveled up. That's good enough. The first tester of the 18-inch gun was the Americans, I believe. Or was it the Brits? But I'm pretty sure it was us. And then we were like, nah, 18 inches really is too much. That's what she said.
We did not need to compensate.
We did not need to compensate. The 16-inch Super Heavies had turned out to have about the same throw weight as the 18s, and they punched harder. Oh, in UAD? Well, I would imagine in your current game, you're the first with the 18-inch guns because you built it. I need to suspendo. Suspendo you. There we go. Alright, do I have any invasionings to do? I do not. We are still conquesting these guys. It's going nicely. That's going nicely. That's going nicely. That's going nicely. Kind of annoyed about Sweden, but I'll conquer you later. You're down to 50%, so we're And then in so park you here. Go put you up there. And then you guys are going to move towards Hawaii, because we're going to go take that. So we do not have any British here. These are just some torpedo boats that are just sort of fucking around, so I'm not worried about that. Let's just double check something real quick. What's going well? That's going well, so we're going to get that. Oh, Denmark, really? Well, I don't think you're going to be fast enough. So we should be alright. Alright, so we're gonna go make the British sad. Oh look, it's a cruiser with 11.2-inch guns. Two single 11.2-inch guns. Yeah, these things are really. Alright, let's go hunt this guy down. Yeah, these 11.1-inch cruisers are kind of squishy. I can't believe it took so long for me to get the French to surrender. I didn't even get that much stuff out of them. Maybe I should have just been conquering islands, but that's okay. I've got... Once I finish building these Marauders, then I'll start fixing up their hotel ships. Yeah, look at this guy. He's got like the single Mark III 11.2 in the front and back, and then these single 8.6s, these three of them on each side. But his armor is just balls. And he's slow. Like 19 knots. But these things kind of hurt. Then again, my 12.9s hurt too, and I got more of them. Alright, so no more cruiser. And, oh look, it's another one. Yeah, we'll get him. I'm going to take a quick stretch, so I will be right back. There we go, my legs. Yeah, my knees have been just really sore lately, and I've been having to walk around a lot. Sad TJ noises. Well, those destroyers don't like getting hit by 18-inch guns. Still think you ought to make him 18.1s, but I'm playing the Japanese, so I'm historically biased. Alright, so... let's go get this guy. I wonder how far away oil-fired boilers are, if I should... if I should just push those.
You have some,
That was a whole lot of breaking up.
do you have semi-oil?
No, we're still on coal.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a while.
I mean, even semi-oil would be nice. I'm trying to. So I've got all the captured ships. I need to start upgrading them, and if I'm going to get semi-oil soon, I'll wait. Otherwise, I can start upgrading them from now. Oh, this
Yeah,
poor
to be
cruiser's...
What is it? It's like 1912, 1913?
Yeah. We're a little ways away, I think.
Yeah, I know. Like, you U.S. campaign, granted I had the money to have very advanced tech. I was already up to
Ouch.
oil one, and turbines already,
Yeah.
and forced boilers.
I've got the force boilers. I got the geared turbines. But we're still on coal. So I mean,
Yeah, you know,
only
you
took
kinda
one
need
hit.
at least semi-oil before you're going to see, like, you know.
I mean, we're going 28 knots, but it's we're pushing it.
Yeah. Yes. Once you get like at least semi-oil and at least induced,
Ooh, we're going after Tibet. Ooh.
and then at least turbines, basic turbines. That's when you can really push things to get some speed there.
Yeah. All right, so we're now one possibility is instead of pushing the at a minimum, I want to get the hull strengthening and internal protections before I start doing the upgrades. I would like to get semi-oil, which would be nice, but not the end of the world.
If you're putting priorities on everything else, it's going to be that much longer before you do get semi-oil.
Yeah. Alright, so we are going to grab Hawaii, because Brits don't need that, and I do. Alright, we're going to take the Pacific by storm. So we're beating them back in Syria. We're getting our transports built up. Oh, we can start repairing some more ships. Oh, we finished, so none of these guys are suspended anymore. Alright. So 2 more months till I get the hull strengthening and armor quality, and then I'll go back to focusing on boilers. Realistically, for the captured ships, coal is fine. Because they just need to be good enough for second line work. I'm surprised it took 6 hits to sink and destroy with an 18-inch gun. Unless they're all over penetrations.
Plus, too, the ship he was showing there, I'm guessing he started like 1930, 1940?
1920, I think he said.
Oh yeah, you're starting to get some fairly hefty destroyers and other tech the AI can use to make the destroyers a good bit tougher there. So
You guys are gonna go back.
although I do agree with you, that sounds like overpins at the least.
Yeah. I think these Coast Guards are going to go out to the Pacific and start helping grab islands. I'll just leave him there. He's fine. We'll be at war with Germany eventually again anyway. And soon we will have our Marauders ready. France is stabilized now that they're not fighting me anymore. We got Portugal, nice. Alright, so you guys That's a lot of battleships right there. Battleships and mine layers. And you guys are going to be needed to go take out Germany in a little bit. So we are going to have you guys go, I think, probably... Well, actually, I could... I'm going to park you here. And you guys, I'm going to park here. And that'll be good enough for now, because I'm not quite ready to piss off Germany yet. Syria's getting pushed back, which is good. Those guys are in good shape. You guys need to be repaired. So these Marauders need to be repaired. Not sure where I want to put you guys. Park you in the Red Sea for now. Who are the Arabs allied with? Are you guys allied with... You guys are allied with the Soviets also. Let's figure this out here. So I've got... You guys are going to go in Brest. You guys are going to go... Cape Town. I've got one of them up north, and then... You guys... We're gonna put you guys in... Probably Djibouti. That'd be a good spot for you for now. Or here in Victoria. Because I want somebody to help deal with... That's a good enough spot. Let's go park you here. Alright. that looks good. And the research, got 1 more month on all this stuff. Okay. You are good. You are good. And you are good. Now you guys, where do we want to park you? You guys need to be repaired. You're gonna go probably up here. And you guys also need to be repaired a lot. We're gonna probably park you up here also. There we go. That's nice. It looks like those things are working. Yeah, hopefully you've got something to protect you if ships get close. How fast are they? Boop. Alright, we got that. Got the destroyer, got the Krupp 2 armor, repair party, cordite. Alright, we're good. Got Northern Ireland. Nice. I love it when a plan comes together. However, we have a lot of people getting repaired all at once. So alright, so let's... How much tonnage do we have to suspend? Wow, we need like almost 200,000 tons. Like 170,000 tons. Alright, so suspending 170,000 tons. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I'm surprised that it's because we're building so much, that's why. Eight turns. I really don't want to delay those because I'm going to need them, and I can... How are we doing here? Oh, I can reinstate 3 of them. I overdid it. Alright, we got perfect. 5,000 tons to spare, and I think the French cruiser is too big. It is. Alright, that's fine. This will be good. Alright, we can invade more things. Alright, so as far as up here, I mean, Britain is fucked. Scotland is their own country now, which I don't know if they're allied with anybody. They are not. Maybe I can invade them later. I don't know if Scotland ever does anything terrorism-y. But, alright, so we're getting Hawaii, which is nice. And we are Vanadu. Do we have our ships here in Vanadu? Not. Oh, here we go at Fiji. Let's get Fiji. Boop. Alright. I forgot to change my repair priorities. How fast are your battleships? Boop. Boop. Hydrophone. Oh, I got the hydrophone. Nice. Oh, Syria's trying to rebel. Okay. So, first off, I need to take those off. Once through boiler. Okay. I like a once through boiler. I'm not sure if a and then these mines here, defensive minefield 3. Oh. 3,000 minefield max size. Alright, so that'll be nice. I can resume another ship. Oh wait, why are you suspended, Marauder? You should not be suspended. Oh, because I do not have enough tonnage to... West Indian Ocean. Because I do not have enough tonnage to unsuspend you yet. I see. Alright, that's why. Okay. Alright, so we'll start upgrading things after we finish repairs. And then in Hawaii, let's have you guys start moving down here. And we are slowly getting everything together. Yeah, see, I couldn't deal with 24 knots. I would go crazy at 24 knots. I mean, 24 knots is okay in 1920. But how big are your... How many tons are your battleships? They must be pretty big. Oh, we got Tibet. Nice. We got Ireland. Nice. Alright, so let's go... What do we... Vanadu. I'm just going to grab up all of your Pacific stuff. Alright, so let's take you guys. We're going to put you guys in Portugal. And then you guys... we're going to put up here... oh, that's a cruiser down there. Hello, Mr. Cruiser. You don't need to actually be there. My Marauders aren't ready, are they? They are not. Alright, we need to unsuspend the Marauders. Oh, that's too much. Actually, we will suspend you. How many tons do I have available? Perfect. Alright. Let's pump that all the way up. 1 month on that. Central fire control. Ooh, sexy. That looks good. Yeah, that's pretty big. That is a big ship. Yeah, I don't usually build anything more than about 40,000 tons. But I usually win before I get too far. Alright, let us take out this cruiser, which is slow and poorly armored but has a big scary gun. Hey Mitchell, if I delete the originally captured enemy ship, but I keep the newest refit of it, can I still continue to refit them, or do I have to keep the original captured ship? Do you know about that? Ow.
Was built to that refit. Built to that refit, you can make a copy of it and build more ships.
No. So I'm saying if I capture an enemy ship and I refit the design, but I delete the originally captured design, can I refit further? Can I design new refits based on the most recent refit design that I save?
You should be able to, yeah.
Okay. Ow! Oh, these things hurt so hard. That single 11-inch gun is just so nasty. And the ships are squishy. But they hurt whenever they hit. I mean, I'm going to tear them to pieces. but they fucking hurt. Just a glass cannon. Now, if that was a fast ship, then it would be alright, but it's just too slow. Like, if it could kite me, that would really suck. I got Fiji, so that's nice. Alright, so Syria's having a lot of problems now. I would like for you guys, well, as long as the Ottomans are allied with the Soviets, I'm not going to get to naval invade them, is my understanding. Oh, did I finish building all of the Marauders? I think I did. Holy shit, I did. Okay. And they're mothballed now. Alright. How are we doing tonnage-wise? We got another 70,000 tons, so yes, we're going to catch up on all this. All that's repairing. Some low crew, but that's okay. 3 months on the control station. Oh, turrets. What do we have for turrets? Small gun barrels 3. Ooh. Ooh, that's going to make the 2.9s very happy. So 3 months. If I were to make it 2 months, we're just going to keep pushing for the boilers. No invasion this turn. So these guys are ready to grab that. Let's have you guys skip ahead to here. There we go. I mean, there's no problem reloading the match. If things went really sideways, then you might as well. And we'll boop him. 9,000 ton light cruiser. $916 guys, and we are positive on our stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about 2 crew. All right. So we can naval invasion. So that's going to be Eastern Gilbert Islands. All my stuff is getting repaired. Alright. We're at 100% here. Let's go 50% there. Alright, there we go. Yeah, it's because you're too slow. You gotta be faster. Those torpedoes will get you. I got Vanadu, which is here. I'm going to send him up. There we go. We are running pretty solid now. One more month on the control stations. I don't care about the auxiliary diesel engine that much. Shells. What do we have coming for shells? High capacity, high explosive shell. Which these are really nice when combined with picric acid. Just saying. Let's make sure we get them next turn also. Are there any more British ships here that have to get bonked? Not really. How many British ships are left? Oh, they have 4. Okay. That is why. Move you back now that we've got Tibet. I mean, we've got all of interior China. It's looking pretty good. Let's park you back there. And we are now coming to the point where we can start refitting ships. But we'll probably do that next time because it's getting late. Central fire control, small gun barrels, high capacity, high explosive. Very nice. Alright, so Syria's not attacking anymore. So they are independent, which is fine with me. Let's go park. Let's go park all you guys in Malta. You guys are going to go here. And you're going to go here. There we go. Alright, that worked pretty well. We got all this stuff that we would want. And realistically, I will start by refitting some of the older ships first. Like I'm in if I take a torpedo in there, but not. Yeah, the problem is your ship. If your ships are that slow, you've got to really watch out for torpedoes. Yeah, you need to get like some fast light cruisers to spot and scout and bait the torpedoes and then be able to dodge them. And you just need a skirmish line. Alright, so in the Pacific, we're going to go for Samoan. No, we're not going for Samoa. Where did... Did I completely bypass Vanadu? Oh, he'll go back and get it. Alright, so we're going to get Cook Islands. Alright, so I think there's a good stopping point for tonight. I could always start refitting ships. Because there's nothing really new that I'm going to be getting. So let's take a look at some of these oldie but goodies. I'll save these French ships for a little bit later. That's a German ship. So where are those 18-knot ships that I'm stuck with? Foom 1899. Wow, do I not have... I've got some really old ships. Where are those 18-knot cruisers that I'm stuck with? Not the Albions. These guys. I've got 16 of these fuckers. Look at that. These guys. The Lutzlo. The Lutzo. I don't have any other Lutzos, do I? I do not think I do. Yeah, that's it. Alright, we're gonna... Since I don't care that much about these, let's go... We're gonna do a refit on these. Yeah, these are gonna be my nice little antique backline ships. I would like to get these going. I'd love to get them going 24, 25 knots. I don't know if I can, because these are not hydrodynamic at all. But they do slap pretty hard. If they're from behind. Oh, these 2.9s are too powerful now.
I'm going to pass on comment on the slap from behind.
Yeah, I kind of walked into that.
Yeah, I think those ships are an insult to the term hydrodynamic.
Yeah. 1700. What? And obviously I'm not going to fit anything like that, but I might be able to fit that. Now the problem is that I can't fit anything. I mean, I can't put anything there, but I could put... That's interesting. What if I moved you forward? I could do that. Really wish you would not. Oh, there we go. So that works fine. And then I can take see, I can add more 2.9s. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, so Let's go with geared turbines and auxiliary engines and shaft and Krupp 2 armor and reinforced bulkhead, anti-flood. We'll give you Citadel 2 and a double bottom. Barbette 3. Dunite, probably. Cordite. Coincidence 3. Hydro. And advanced radio. And capped 1. And 24 knots is not going to work. Engine efficiency will not allow it. Now you 22, it's not happy about it.
Overhead force spoilers.
Oh yeah, that's right. Booyah! Oh baby! Oh baby, oh baby. 23 knots? No, do not want. But 22.5. Can I make these guns longer? I can. This bottom gun is not... Oh, because these 2.9s are sort of big and in the way back here. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Probably nothing. I might take these off. Or... Boom! Put some bigger ass cannons on there. Why are
Let's
you...
leave the hippopotamus out of the discussion here. Remember, Jay? What was it? Mike's video about the cheetah chasing the hippopotamus.
Oh yeah, it was bad. What are these here? These are 3.9s. These are Mark 3s. Alright, so those have a range of 12.8 and 14.6. Their accuracy at 5,000 is 6.4%, 8%. So the 2.9s are still more accurate, even though they don't have as long of a range. If I put those guns on there, that just really limits this rear firing arc. I mean, I could settle for 22 knots if I had to. That would not fit. Alright, what about That will not fit. Oh, that's interesting. What about you? I can put you on. So that won't fit. But you will. Alright, so that's what I'm stuck with. And I can't put these really hardly anywhere else. That is a rear tower 2. There's not really any room for me to put a bigger... I do a rear tower 3. It crosses over there. No, we need... Alright, rear tower 1 is as small as it gets. It gives me maximum firing angle on that. And these things have a 23-kilometer range with armor pierce. So, I mean, these can... They're okay for fire support. Yeah, because with the soft cap, these things will punch destroyers no problem. Well, if I go cap ballistic, then they'll really punch destroyers. Well, no, that's still 0.7 at, go high capacity. Because what is the high capacity? That's 25 fire chance. Plus 75 fire chance. Okay, so these... These guys... Now we'll keep the soft cap, that way they can punch light cruisers with the Alright, so this isn't bad. I could realistically take the 3.9s off and put in 2.9s. But it's probably good to have different ammo sizes just in case. On the other, well, yeah, no, this is fine, because angles out that way, or if I ends up working out to be please don't lock up. Ends up being a little bit more if I shift it forward like that, but it's not that big of a deal. Alright, so I can give up the gun in the back, because it messes with this turret, and having the main gun fire backwards is more important, especially now that I have these doubles and I have these extra guns here. So I need to
Well,
there we go.
I
Perfect.
did learn one valuable lesson tonight.
Huh, what's that?
Not to buy a certain brand of cheap hash brown patties anymore.
Oh?
I tried fixing a couple of them in a little small toaster oven we had. Apparently, the people that made them put a good bit of vegetable oil in with the potatoes, because after about 5 or so minutes, they were stinking up the entire house, and it smelled just like canola oil.
Oh no.
I mean, they stunk up the entire house.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Do I want torpedo? No, I don't need torpedo blisters. I mean, the anti-torpedo would be... How much would that weigh? If I go anti-torpedo 2, it's going to weigh 200 tons. I would have to drop a lot of deck armor. Which would make the pitch very bad. Now I better leave it like this. Um, 22 knots is okay. It's not what I hope, but without oil it's just not going to happen. What's my recon with these things? Recon's 20.84 and my ASW's 24.51, so they're all right. We are all right. Oh, you know what I should have done? I need to max out my... Never mind, they are maxed out. My 2.9 armor. Oh, that's just my casemate armor. Never mind. So these guys don't get any main gun armor. That's fine. This'll be good enough. I mean, this guy's just gonna be hunting, lone light cruisers and really lone small things. Alright, so let's go save that one. You need a super battleship hull? Of course you need a super battleship hull, TJ. We'll refit one of these and then I'll make the rest. Alright. And then we'll call it a night because it's midnight. Go refit one of these. And then we will fix up the rest. And I guess 22 knots is okay for rear guard. I mean, I could always put these guys in Ottoman babysitting duty if I have to. Okay, go save that. We'll have these guys refit the rest. It's a 1-month refit. Poor game is so bogged down with all the ship designs that I have.
Yeah, I was looking there a while ago. You could probably delete some of the old ones that you don't have any.
Well,
ships
that's
in there.
well, that's why I was curious about deleting the old captured ships, because I don't know if I delete the old captured ship designs if I can still refit the new ones that I have.
Yeah, you can do a refit of a refit. That's no problem, as long, even if they're old ships, as long as you got.
Because I'll never be able to build more of the old ship anyway, because they're not mine.
Yeah, which you really wouldn't want to build.
Right.
The original of an 1890 ship, because it would.
It would be
You'd
bad.
have to build it, and then you'd spend almost as much time refitting it to modern standards. But yes, as long as you have a current refit that says you've got ships built to that refit, well then you can do a refit of that refit and keep going to where you don't have to keep the original design.
Yeah.
You could probably even, if you wanted to build more, then you could, like you said, go in there and make a copy of that refit, as long as you've got ships of that design, and build new ones.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to call it a night because I'm tired. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll probably be on 7, 8, 9 o'clock, somewhere around there. I guess tomorrow's Friday, so it's probably going to be a Battletech night or Mech Warrior night, but I don't know yet. We'll see. So, anyway, Mitchell, it's always a pleasure. Vorgath, thanks for hanging out. TJ, JP, you guys take care. And anybody else who's lurking or watches this afterwards, I will see you guys later. So, good night.
Good night.